Who are the Amhara people? Ethiopia has so many numbers of ethnic group. The latest census conducted shows that they have above 80 ethnic group. Among these, Amhara are one of the most famous populated ethnic group in Ethiopia. They are related to the Tigray and Tigray group. Amharic is their official language. The political elite was filled by Amhara and Tigray during the realm of modern Ethiopia. This exception was found when the Italians took charge as a colony 1936-1942. In 1974, the emperor's leadership was maintained by Amhara and Tigray. Amhara as an ethnic group in Ethiopia has the following features to be recognized. 1. The language, as earlier said above, the Amhara official language is Amharic, traceable to Semitic language, among Afro-Asiatic and Cushitic. This language, Semitic, is somehow related to Hebrew and Arabic. The trader and merchant who migrated and found their way in Ethiopia speak Sabian language. The South Arabia lived in the highland of Ethiopia, farming and trading all together. They mixed with the Agay people. The Agon borrowed the language of the Amhara, which was taken to board as language usage. 2. Amhara dwelling is the mainly area in which the Amhara people dwell is the central highlands of Ethiopia. They have been staying here for over thousands of years. The people of Amhara have their abode all over the Ethiopia territories. They are highly equipped military set of people who take no chance to be bewildered because of their expansion or multiples. The climatic condition that was favorable to the people of Amhara has created a stable yield in agriculture and other farming activities. 3. Religion. Unlike the Afar people, whose majority take Islam as their religion, the Amhara are Coptic monophysite Christian. Christianity actually came to them via the Coptic missionary, though they were once an Islamic brethren before the population were converted to Christianity in the 4th century. Amhara culture underwent written form, papers and literary work were valued and created a wealthy means for the ancient teaching of this Christian fold, especially in the language that is spoken and stays to be the language of the church today, which is known as Ge'ez. Christianity in Ethiopia got used to the Old Testament and folklore, which gave rise to the 4 religious realm interconnected Are, the monophysite Christian Aite, the Zar and Adber protector spirit, the belief in Buddha, and the belief in ghouls. For living conditions, the life of the Amhara people was basically rooted in farming. The archaic process of farming has been their way or system of farming, where ox were used for plowing, irrigation technique, or awaiting rainfall. They also use simple tools for crop harvest. For example, crops like beans, hops, barley, teff Ethiopian grain, and wheat were harvested with the use of these crops. The natural cool temperature highland made the volcanic soil fertile. The rainfall as well made the harvest to be thrice in a year. In 1980, there was famine and drought. These affected the yield of Amhara people that year. This people suffer hardship when the new government came on board without considering the pain or plight they are passing through. 5. Family life. The family life processes of the Amhara people is clearly seen with the sense of having many children, which made the urban and rural set of Amhara love the large number of families since God has blessed them. Their mentalities denote children as economical support. Traditionally, they valued children as the carrier of culture without extinction. Women daily chores are boiling of water, the roasting of coffee bean to be processed into brewed morning coffee, leftover eaten as breakfast. The children are sent for errands after firstly eating the breakfast. The husband followed suit to go to work. The wife happens to stay at home to take care of her children. Women also get themselves involved in salon business, own beer house, etc. 6. Rite of passage. The 2 major rite of passage of Amhara people is marriage and death. Marriage is highly valued. When the girl keeps her virginity, the girls were given out for marriage at most tender age, after their first menstruation. Marriage in this society is elaborate that features feasting, giving of gift, house building for the newly couple, and host of others. Marriage here is possible to take hold for 2 days, all day and all night. The passing away of the Amhara people and its ritual take these processes. The body is washed wrapped in a new funeral clothing carried on a woven straw, mat straight to the church, and later buried after the priest has prayed and conducted the burial services. Many friends visit the house of the deceased for condolences and are served coffee drinks, bread or snacks before their departure to their various homes. 7.db, the Coptic missionary established was called formal education. The young ones are encouraged by Emperor Haile Selassie. OET 19 to 1975. Those provision made so that many students can have access into university in Addis Ababa. Some marketable courses were offered by the student to grease their future, while the urban area wasn't enough for them as their place of studies. They went to some countries like Europe and America to continue their educational program. 8. Employment. Work here are given based on sex and age. Women used large clay jug to fetch water, which they are paid for in pounds. Children processed animal dung used as fuel to hearth the fire. The society activities is cherished when both men and women meet themselves in the market, involving themselves in barter system, selling and buying. There was a huge sale for those who sold in the city. 9. Relationship. The Amhara practices interpersonal relationships. Many characters are studied and learned how to cope with others. The higher class tries to defend themselves at any time. Children have a cordial togetherness with their parents and relatives, husband to wife, etc. Status equates their boundaries, children among themselves, men in beer, houses, women enjoying coffee. This is informal and makes every individual to be free to express themselves. 10. Amhara cuisine. So many varieties of food crops grown by the Amhara people are wheat, hops, barley, and beans. Another favorite wheat product planted by Amhara people is teff. The mid-aged farmers are found with this. The Ethiopian people, especially Amhara, cannot do without coffee, which is also exported for commercial purposes. Sugarcane is grown in a lowland area. Cayenne pepper is dominantly used by Amhara people to make traditional Ethiopian berbere sauce. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.